Hi, my name is Sazsha. Welcome to the Muthaship. I'm happy this morning. I just wanted to let y'all know it's my birthday today. So we're in a celebratory mood here. Let's see what our messages are for today. I'm laughing because as I was pre-shuffling, the Tower card was the only card in the deck that was upright and, or whatever, booked. It was popping out the deck. And I didn't feel like it was fair for me to know what the cards were that were going to come out. So I shuffled the whole deck like multiple times even after that. And then I even shuffled again. But at the very center of the reading, you'll see here we have the Tower card. So I just wanted to reiterate to you guys that if you haven't checked the astrology, you may want to do so. We do have a lot of things happening. A lot of retrogrades. We have Mars in sky. And for those of you who don't know, Mars is the action planet. But there's a lot of astrological events happening that could be of interest and could explain some of the Tower moments that maybe you're going through. I can't quite get the camera right again. Sorry, folks. Alright, so at the heart of the reading we have the Knight of Wands, we have the Tower, and the Justice card reversed. So again, this is all about you maybe feeling the imbalance and feeling like things are not going in your favor, and I'm even getting flavor, like things aren't tasting right. So this is like a couple of things. This is needing to balance your body out, balance your time and your energy, and also your diet. Some of you might be getting intense cravings if you're going through your ascension symptoms. It's important to look what those cravings are and to seek out what maybe trace minerals you might be missing, because sometimes when you have a craving, it just relates to your body needing something. But when you attend to yourself in this way and you really give to yourself on all levels, remembering that you're a fourfold body system, it will help you ease through the times more smoothly, and you'll have greater clarity as well as you fine-tune your emotional body, your energetic body, your physical body. All these things are interconnected. So you may be getting really passionate these days about moving forward on your path. And sometimes when you're doing the work on yourself, these Tower moments are really blessed moments where you get epiphanies and insight and understanding. Other times it can just be things out of the blue that you didn't expect, and it can really feel like your world is falling apart. I've always held a motto since I could remember. I've always said, like, to myself, that life all falls together. So whenever you feel like things are falling apart, remember that. Sometimes it's just that things are falling together the way they're supposed to be. Tower moments will happen where you will think things are going in a certain direction, and then maybe to your surprise, you have to do a 180 or things change completely, and you have to start over with a new foundation. So this new foundation and this clearing away of all these outside energies and interferences that were not built on a solid foundation are your blessing. So given that, let's take a peek at the divine feminine aspect today. Remember that both the divine feminine aspect and divine masculine aspect apply to yourself because you have both of these inside of you. We have the Knight of Wands reversed, the Six of Wands, Nine of Swords reversed, Seven of Coins, Three of Wands, and 10 of Swords. So you may be contemplating and wanting that balance of success in your life, and you may also be just coming out of your thoughts about this a little bit, but you're still maybe experiencing too high of a threshold of stress and anxiety, fear. This all needs to be, I'm hearing, rectified. I was going to say addressed, but they said rectified. And the word rectified itself is all about not only addressing things, but taking the action necessary. And like, I'm also hearing you need to give yourself a deadline. Like, this isn't something to take lightly, even though, like, a lot of people gloss over the fact that they have too high of stress levels, like on their, daily life. This is something that needs to be rectified. So it's time to drop that wounding that has caused you this anxiety. I'm hearing some of you might have panic attacks as well. So this is a deep need to address your inner child, inner adolescent, whatever phase of life you had trauma in. If you're working through Sophia's programs that help you with these problems, this can be just a deeper layer of working on those underlying issues that cause that anxiety. A lot of times we feel like the outside world is what's stressing us and causing us this intensity. But many times it's actually what's going on internally, and we are just reacting to the outside stimulus. So change your thoughts in this very moment. Start this process of rectifying this. The planets are here to assist you right now in going back to these places within as well, going back to relationships. You might be getting calls from people who, want to check up with you and stuff. But remember that everything in your healing journey right now is a reflection of what you're holding inside. If you haven't started the Twinflame Union package or the Master program, I would suggest you get those today. You can also book an image reading with me where I can help pinpoint those areas that you need to address. We all have blind spots, and that's why I'm here. This is all about you and supporting you on your journey. So we also have this energy that wants to move forward, but until you can really balance yourself out on these levels, you're going to have a hard time moving in your passion. There is a focus of community and tribe and wanting to have that win-win situation with everyone. And you are getting your passion. You're getting more stability and balance within your passion, but you need to create this movement that's going to move it forward. And working with others as a team can help you in this also. So definitely call on those who can assist you. I'm here to assist you on your ascension path as well. So if you're seeing this reading, it's not by chance. You're in the right place. So let's move to the divine masculine energies today. We have the Fool, the Six of Swords, Temperance reverse, Chariot reverse, Ace of Wands reverse, and the Five of Swords. A little bit of stress, and I'm hearing disdain. I'm not sure the definition of that word, disdain. But this is all about crossing that threshold, okay? Stepping through this confusion and just moving forward. And as you cut away these things that no longer serve you and you move towards what you want, you're having this restart, a brand new opportunity to step into the unknown. You might be impatient as well. There's a lot of holding back right now. It's a lot of holding back your energy and, your passion. I'm also seeing even like your guidance, your angels, your guardian angels, your spirit team, your allies, your totems, however you view your guidance team and your connection to them, like even they are telling you to be patient. Okay, so this is all about tempering yourself and also getting yourself ready because this fresh start is coming and you have everything available to you. You have all the energy behind you, and all you need to do is step through the doorway though and continue this movement. So if you're feeling stagnated or stuck, let's take a look at that. You can book me today. Let's get a few more cards out. We have the Judgment reversed, the Prince of Swords reversed, and the Seven of Wands. So again, this is reminding you to keep awakening. Don't get lethargic right now. If you're hearing any guidance from above, like your higher self and your intuition, it's time to follow that. Don't put it aside. Don't wait. It's time to move. It's time to move through this confusion. Most of this is all in your head anyway, by the way. The energy is all there to support you. So it's time for you to just get out of these old modes of thinking and stand in your truth. And this also can be where you're getting more into spiritual alignment with your passion as well. Because you are going to have all the passion available to you to move forward on, but you need to get yourself aligned internally and get rid of these, especially the ways that you've been thinking about things, and change your perception. Have patience and change your perception. But this patience is about your spiritual path and opening up. It's not about taking action. It is time to take action and to move forward into the unknown and begin trusting this relationship with your guidance. Your higher intuition is speaking. And Divine Feminine, today we have the Emperor, the Six of Wands reversed, and the Hangman reversed. So you might be feeling like things are out of your control, or that maybe some of you are experiencing that you are trying to hold things together and control things too much. You can just notice where you're at on that spectrum. But this is also about understanding that this isn't the end of the world. This is not as bad as you think it is. You might not be able to do everything you want to do in this moment. However, you are in a lucky time. But we have the Six of Wands reversed here. I'm sorry, upright here and reversed here. So this is about harmony. This is about higher consciousness and higher order and creating this really harmonious, beautiful way of life. This is a lifestyle. And many of you are getting there and you're getting things in order, but maybe you're having a struggle as well because we have the Six of Wands twice. You might also want to look at the number 6, 6. We've been having that come up a lot. But this is all about creating like harmony within your family dynamics, within your relationships, and within your world as a whole. Also, some of you are opening up to more of your multidimensionality. And this is beautiful, especially if you're discovering like your galactic roots and things like that. This is really beautiful energy coming in to support you. You might be connecting with your star family as well. And it's important to call on them. They want you to be reminded of that, to call on them. You always hold those connections whether you're conscious of it or not. So some of you are opening up to other dimensions and gaining strength and wisdom there. You're getting a lot of higher activation through your crown as well. And also, I haven't looked any of this up online or anything like that, like if we're having sun flares or not. But I just have this sensation that within the planetary movements, we're also getting a lot of just, you could call them solar flares or whatever you want, but it's your sun codes coming through. And your sun codes are very important to your purpose. So I'm actually seeing, I'm seeing a visualization of water at your crown. So for many of you, this is the forewater of your birth. And some of you, this is, it's as if your connections, especially to your higher self and even your guidance teams and things like that, are being washed clean. And you're getting that alignment correctly now. So this is very positive, and from time to time in our lives as well, I'll just quickly mention, it might be appropriate for you to make sure that you are aligned with the correct guidance, because we can have many different guides Okay, that's just a generalized term. And these are, you know, there's so many. There's so many guides you can have. Um, but it's very important from time to time to just call on your higher self, and you can even just call for like a changing of your guides who are more appropriate for you at this time, and release the former guides that you've been working with, because sometimes as we change our alignment and we change timelines and we ascend in our path, the people who were with us guiding us are no longer really appropriate. These can be your guardian angels even, and different things like that. So as you develop this higher consciousness and this higher awareness and have these higher connections, and your crown chakra is opening up and you're receiving all these sun codes and downloads and things like that, it's very important to ground yourself, be very rooted and connected to the earth, and understand that there is an order to spirituality. So you are in control of this too. You don't just uh, follow any guidance that you're given. You know, you are the person that selects it for yourself, and you know who you're working with and who you're working for, and that is up to you. That is your agreement. That's your personal agreement. So it's important to know. And I'll give you an example for me personally. Um, I know a lot about different archetypes and energies and things like that, and it's sometimes appropriate to call in a certain like ascended master or something, right? But when you're finished with that, you release it and you know give thanks or whatever. Other times, like I will feel my ancestors come in, and I knew some of them in the physical life, and some of them I didn't. Okay, but I know who they are, and I know what they're bringing me, and I know what communication they're bringing in, and I know why they're there to help me. And from different timelines, like certain times it was appropriate for me to like have the blessing of my ancestors, and other times I had to tell them, no, you can't interfere with this right now. So it's very crucial that you know uh, yourself on this deeper, more subtle level, so that you know always who you're connecting with. When I do channeling and connect through my higher self and everything like that, and connect to my star family, I've been doing that since I was a child. So I know them, I know how to connect that way. And their guidance is always correct, you know, because they don't have a judgment, or they operate by universal law. So it's just a matter of knowing who your guides are. Anyway, just wanted to say all that. I felt really called to say that. And then also, um, let's get a few guidance cards for today. The heart of the reading, we have Kali. The old must be released so that the new can enter. Divine Masculine, you have two cards today. You have receptivity and bright future. So this is kind of a shift into your more feminine aspect, where you are really allowing yourself to receive the blessings of the universe and allowing this guidance to come through for yourself and to help lead you. And there's a necessary approach that you have trust. And this is a reassurance to stop worrying, because everything is going to be just fine and beautiful. Everything ahead of you is beautiful. So embrace this and allow this. Divine Feminine, you have inner wisdom today. And this is all about you knowing and trusting. And when you are following your intuition and your higher guidance, you know exactly what's correct for you. So if you feel like you're clouded or you're not getting clarity, this is you realigning yourself and getting control over your own alignment. And the way that you do this is by going within and removing blocks and constrictions and false programming, and doing that hardcore inner work on yourself. And today is the day that you take action without delay in trusting what you know. Because when you know, you know. There is no doubt. So if you're having doubt, you don't know, you need to do more work. And if you know, this is the time to take action. Also, I do have an Empath course that's followed by a 4-point module, Keys to Your Energetic Integrity. That can be very helpful with learning how to manage your energetic system and to begin detecting all these subtle layers of yourself, as well as tapping into more of your psychic prowess and ability.